Alright, what is going on, my dudes? So we're back here today with a really cool video, man. So we're kind of doing double duty here a little bit. We have Odin along with Crossbones, okay? This is going to be a rank 3 Crossbones, and we're going up against Abyss Invisible Woman. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be doing this with an Unduped Crossbones. Why am I doing that? Because Crossbones is a new 6-star. There aren't too many people who have him duped, alright? And I want to showcase some, rank 3 footage and whatnot. But listen, guys, if Crossbones was duped at, like, Max Sig as a 5-star, he would have a lot, easier time in this fight. He would shrug off, like, if he gets stunned, he would shrug off that. He would turn it all into shocks. But as you can see, I'm starting at 90% health. I went into this fight at first, and I was getting the feel for, the rotations and everything like that. I'm not a Crossbones expert yet. But you'll see by the time it gets to the end of the fight, that 10% health, it's literally meaningless. So Crossbones, man, when he's like really ramped up, like a significant amount of furies, he is like one of the top damage per second champions in the entire game. His damage is absolutely nutty, man. As you can see in this fight, what we're doing here basically is we want to consistently, of course, refresh our furies, right? We always want to keep those furies topped up. We also want to go for a lot of heavy attacks to keep those furies paused so they don't fall off, and we want to chain a bunch of special ones so that we can gain a lot of furies as well, because we really want to get to that sweet spot of around like 40 furies. And you'll see once we get to around like 30, the damage that we're doing against Abyss Invisible Woman is actually like mind-blowing. All right, so we're at 20 now, so check this out. Now we're gonna go ahead and bait out the special one, and then we're gonna go on in here and get a little parry. Now pause these things, and now watch this. Watch this damage on the special 2. Now we're starting to ramp up. That was over 60k by itself, and now these are taking for like about 12k per second, because it's like about 6k every half second. All right, we started at 90%. She's already down below 80%. Our heavy attacks are doing a big chunk of damage into her bubble, which usually takes a long time to go down, but the bubble is so insignificant in this fight because Crossbones is just literally going right through it. So right there, if Crossbones was duped, he probably would have shrugged off both of those stuns, so keep that in mind here, okay? He does have a very, very nice situational dupe, but he also doesn't need it at all. As you can see, especially for damage, he does not need it at all. So we're doing 54k heavy attacks, 23k mediums, 16k light attacks now. We're going to counter the special 2 with the heavy attack. Now, guys, please keep this in mind. Crossbones is still bugged, so that every single time I do a heavy attack after her special 2 or special 1, I'm losing a fury, right? But once that bug is fixed, we're not going to be losing furies there, so we really should have like over 40 furies right now every time I counter that special 1 and that special 2 with the heavy attack. All right, so at this point, man, we're just about to reach our 40 furies. We're at 38. We just got that clutch pause. We're going to pause it one more time just to be really safe. Pause for 5 seconds. We're finally at 40 furies. We're doing 20k light attacks, guys. Let me just say that again. 20k light attacks and 32k medium attacks. Watch this. We're going to go for a little risky heavy there, but that's okay. We're going to go for it there. The bubble is back up. Watch how fast this bubble goes down. The heavy attack took off 25 of the bubble charges, whatever they're called. Now we're up to 41. We're up to this 41 furies. Watch this incinerate just ticks her down, doing 12k per tick, 24k per second, 72,000 heavy attacks now. 72k, guys. So right here, like, this is what I'm talking about. I shouldn't lose a fury there. That should be fixed in the future. At this point, man, once I get to the 40 furies, that's when I really like to chain the special 2s. We're going to go for one more special 2 here, right, after we go for a heavy attack to pause the furies. Gonna bait this out. There we go. We don't care about the power sting damage here. And watch this, man. 12.5k damage per tick, 75k heavy attack. She is just melting. Another 75k heavy attack. Gonna bait out the special 2. And before the first set of charges are even down, she is just completely nuked by Crossbones in about 100 hits. Now, this fight is very, very interesting. Well, here's the thing. First of all, we brought Odin along. This fight may have been 120 hits without Odin, maybe 110 hits, right? He's not the biggest factor here. I just figured I had to bring somebody along. We did bring along MCOC. Now, in many fights with Crossbones, I would say that Crossbones doesn't need MCOC, but because of the nature of this fight, because there's so much to keep track of, because of the invisibility, and because of the bubble, and because of you have to do special attacks to avoid getting stunned, I would say in this fight, I'm not sure Crossbones gets through this fight with a solo without MCOC. I could be wrong. I'm sure that there are better Crossbones players out there than me who can do this fight without MCOC, but personally I haven't tried it. I like using MCOC with Crossbones. I love using Wasp with Ghost. I love using Sabretooth with Omega Red, and you know what? I love using MCOC with Crossbones, man. He's really good. I'm really starting to warm up to Crossbones a lot. I just pulled him as a 6-star. I still have 2 skill catalysts left, so there's a good chance he's going to go up to rank 3. Man, in a perfect world, I would love to dupe him again from this featured 6-star hero crystal before I take him up to rank 3. However, the damage is so good that it might be really useful for future content whenever that Summer of Pain thing comes out. You know, they're gonna have high health pools and everything, but yeah, man, Crossbones completely decimated the Abyss Invisible Woman. If you enjoyed this video, man, and this Crossbones gameplay, drop your boy a like, comment what you think about buffed Crossbones, who is not even gaining all the Furies he should be gaining in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any potential future Crossbones gameplay coming to you very soon. I have a feeling there's gonna be a bit more. Be seeing you around.